Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Today is Friday, April 8th, 2022, qualifying session. About to get underway. We have 11 qualifiers on this Friday morning. Our temperature is at 5 degrees Celsius. The track is fast. Wind is coming from the west, so they'll be going into a bit of a headwind as they come down the stretch. First qualifier, we'll see a group of 3-year-old filly trotters head in behind the starting gate in just a couple of moments. Starting gate now moving into position. Scheduled to be a field of 8. Looks like we got 8 of them on the track. Starting gate is rolling. 3-year-old filly trotters for the first of 11 on this Friday morning. Inside it, we have Tioga Sunshine, Taiwan On, Global News, Clockwork Orange, Self-Important, City Lady, Irish Charm, and Arcana. Off stride is number 6, City Lady. Rest of them on the gate. Into the stretch, picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Tioga Sunshine from the rail gets the first call. Coming away well from the center is Clockwork Orange. On the outside, there goes Arcana pushing ahead. Getting away in fourth is Taiwan On. Getting away fifth was Global News. Followed them by Self-Important. Then we go back to the breakers as Irish Charm made a break just before the beginning. And then well back was City Lady, who has now reset. They're heading into the first turn. And your leader is Tioga Sunshine for Anthony McDonald. Leads it by a couple of lengths as they approach the opening quarter. Clockwork Orange is racing in second. Third is Taiwan On. Caught on the outside, Arcana has yet to find a seat. The opening quarter was 30 seconds flat. They swing into the backstretch, and they are following Tioga Sunshine. Tioga Sunshine up top, leading the way. It's the daughter of Muscle Mass, fronting this field of 8. Racing in second is Clockwork Orange. Back to Taiwan On in third. About 5 lengths from the front in fourth is Global News, who is tracked by Arcana, who found a seat in fifth. Sixth then is Self-Important, and then we go back to the breakers as City Lady catches up to the main pack, and well back is Irish Charm. They're approaching the half, and it's up on the board in 101 flat, and it continues to be Tioga Sunshine leading the way. So they're tightly grouped up front here as they go into the final bend. Tioga Sunshine by a length and a half from Clockwork Orange, who's been getting the 2-hole trip. Taiwan On is right there third. Racing in fourth as they are midway around the final turn is Global News. Still fifth, Arcana. A couple of lengths then to Self-Important, City Lady. Irish Charm is your trailer, pulling the deuce. Here comes Clockwork Orange, ready to strike. Comes to the outside to confront Tioga Sunshine. 3/4 was 132 flat. Off the turn and into the stretch. And on the outside here is Clockwork Orange, looking to power on by Tioga Sunshine. Taiwan On's also going to be into the mix as that one's fed open racetrack. And then back and forth is Global News. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. Clockwork Orange takes the lead. It's Clockwork Orange up top here by a length. On the outside, Taiwan On. They're coming into deep stretch. Clockwork Orange and Taiwan On. Clockwork Orange will win it. Taiwan On was second. Then it was Global News third from Tioga Sunshine fourth. Followed them by Self-Important, Arcana, City Lady, and Irish Charm, 2 minutes and 3/5. Correction, 2 minutes and a fifth, the time of the mile in qualifier number 1. Here we go now for qualifier number 2. 3-year-old Pacers. Jody Jamieson drives number 3, Queen of Soul. Travis Cullen drives to 7, Tax Seeker. Inside out on the agenda, Raptors 1. Queen of Soul, Mikey's big guy, called in sick. Better Hold On Tight, Tax Seeker, and Radar Enforced. Starting gate swings into the stretch, and here they come for the second qualifier. Off stride went number 3, Queen of Soul. Rest of them are off and pacing. Better Hold On Tight is flashing some early speed from the outside, Radar Enforced. Getting away well is Raptors 1 from the rail on the agenda. Then it is Mickey's big guy getting away in 5th. 6th in the early going is Called In Sick, followed by Tax Seeker. And after the quick break at the beginning, Queen of Soul sits 8th. They go into the first turn, and Radar Enforced is up front here. Leads them to the opening quarter. It'll be Radar Enforced through the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. Into the backstretch goes this field of sophomore Pacers. Radar Enforced leading the way. Racing in second is Raptors 1. Then in third, that is Better Hold On Tight, who is followed closely by On the Agenda in 4th. Nearly 2 lengths in to Mickey's big guy 5th. Another 2 lengths back to Called In Sick. Final 2, Tax Seeker. And at the rear, Queen of Soul. No change in order here in the second quarter, although towards the back now we see Tax Seeker getting underway from 7th. The field was past the half in 102 and 2. On to the final turn. And the leader continues to be Radar Enforced. Radar Enforcement's calling the shots up front here. First qualifier of the season for this gelded son of sports writer. Racing in second, Raptors 1. Debut qualifier for that daughter of Big Jim. Third is Better Hold On Tight, followed by On the Agenda. Couple lengths then to Mickey's big guy, followed by Tax Seeker. And at the back, we have Called In Sick and Queen of Soul. 3/4 was 132 and 3. They're into the stretch. Radar Enforced has been up front since the word go, but will now have to try and fend off Raptors 1, who is coming on by and takes the lead. Raptors 1 takes the lead from Radar Enforced. Then it's back to Better Hold On Tight. Battle for 4th between On the Agenda and Mickey's big guy. Deep stretch. It'll be Raptors 1 to take it. Good debut for that one. Wins it by about 2.5 lengths. Second was Radar Enforced. Tight for third between Mickey's big guy and Better Hold On Tight. Time of the mile, 2 minutes flat. Getting set for the third qualifier. The 3-year-old trotters are on the track. Just a little bit of difficulty for number 1, Ackles Hanover. That one not in a good mood, not wanting to turn towards the gate for driver Sam Filion. So they're just waiting on that one on the backside. So once again, we're just waiting on number 1, Ackles Hanover, getting a little bit of assistance. Just out of the first turn, trying to turn, but does not want to go. So right now, one of the caretakers just out there trying to assist, and a couple horses have come back along with the drivers just to try and assist. Doesn't look like that's going to pan out, though, as the rest of the horses now are just going to head back up the backside and likely be summoned to the gate here in just a moment. Looks like we're going to take number 1, Ackles Hanover, out of qualifier number 3. That'll bring us down to a field of 8. All right, starting gate's now moving into position. As mentioned, scratch number 1, Ackles Hanover, brings us down to a field of 8. So inside out, we have Capulet, Unresolved Debt, Stonebridge Zeus, Bubba Louie, Forrest, Devereaux Sealster, Mr. Zwinetti, and Living on the Rail. 3-year-old trotters for our third qualifier on this Friday morning. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, it's a field of 8. Trotters are lined up for qualifier number 3. They're off and trotting. Stonebridge Zeus hustling out of there from the outside, Living on the Rail. Also gets away well. Making a break just after the beginning was number 3, Unresolved Debt. Into the mix, Capulet from that rail starting spot on the outside. There's Mr. Zwinetti also coming forward for Jameson. Getting away in 5th was Bubba Louie, followed by Devereaux Sealster. Then we go back to Forrest, and the breaker was Unresolved Debt. They're into the first turn, and we have another one jumping it off, that being Bubba Louie. Bubba Louie's made a break. Here on the outside, Mr. Zwinetti will come up and take the lead. The opening quarter was 30-1. So now clearing to the front is Mr. Zwinetti, taking the lead away from Stonebridge Zeus. Back in 3rd is Capulet, followed by Living on the Rail in 4th. Devereaux Sealster is 5th. 6th up the backside is Force, and then it is about 20 lengths back to the breakers, Bubba Louie and Unresolved Debt. So we have 6 on their best behavior right now as they approach the midway point, and they're following Mr. Zwinetti. Leads them past the half in 101-1. Second quarter was trotted in 31 seconds even, and into the final turn they go. Mr. Zwinetti 3-year-old gelded son of Cantab Hall leads the way from Stonebridge Zeus in second. Couple links back to Capulet. Underway and now advancing on the outside is Devereaux Sealster as that one's moved up into third. Coming off the cones now, picking up cover is Living on the Rail. And then it is Forrest. Back to the breakers, Bubba Louie and Unresolved Debt as they go past 3/4. Mr. Zwinetti is past that station in 132 flat. Off the turn and into the stretch. Mr. Zwinetti about to be confronted by Devereaux Sealster, who's trying to get up to the leader's wheel and looks to be advancing well. It's Devereaux Sealster on the outside from Mr. Zwinetti. Stonebridge Zeus is back in third. Capulet in behind. Horses being shown some racetrack now. Living on the Rail and Forrest in sixth. Battle is on here with less than a 16th to go. Mr. Zwinetti trying to dig in as Devereaux Sealster pokes a head up in front, but it isn't going by much more. But at the line, it'll be a half-length advantage for Devereaux Sealster. Mr. Zwinetti, who finished in second, tight for third between Capulet and Stonebridge Zeus. Time of the mile, 2:01 and 1. Here we go now for qualifier number 4, scratch number 1, My Mickey Beach. Southern filling on drive 6, Heart of Dixie. Inside out, we got Frozen Hanover, World for 2, Macho Phil, DJ Sealster, Heart of Dixie, Sports Advisor, and Chucky Hanover. 3-year-old Pacers for qualifier number 4, picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. DJ Sealster blasting from the center. Far outside, Chucky Hanover is also hustling out of there. There's Heart of Dixie getting away in third. World for 2 gets away fourth, followed then by Macho Phil. We go back to Frozen Hanover and Sports Advisor. So from the outside to the front, Chucky Hanover will lead them into the first turn. It's Chucky Hanover up front from DJ Sealster, who got away second. Heart of Dixie slotted in third, and then racing in fourth is World for 2. The opening quarter was 28-2. Snappy opening split there for Chucky Hanover as Chucky Hanover leads him into the backstretch. DJ Sealster, as mentioned, is racing in second. Then it's a little over a length and a half back to Heart of Dixie in third. World for 2 is racing in fourth, tracked by Macho Phil fifth. Sixth up the backside is Frozen Hanover, and then it's a couple lengths back to Sports Advisor. Looks like they got a little jammed up in mid-pack, but as they come towards the half, it is still Chucky Hanover calling the shots. Chucky Hanover passed the half in 58-2. Second quarter was paced in 30 seconds flat. On to the final turn they go. And it's the He's Watching gelding Chucky Hanover leading the way. Racing in second is DJ Sealster. Heart of Dixie remains third, followed by World for 2 in fourth. Macho Phil back to Frozen Hanover and Sports Advisor. Nobody off the wood just yet. Looking mid-pack. Looks like World for 2 is going to get underway, but that one got right up on the back there of Heart of Dixie as they'll come by 3/4. Chucky Hanover is there in 1:27-2 as the third quarter was paced in 29 seconds flat. They're into the stretch. Chucky Hanover looking to go the distance. DJ Sealster is in second. Now here comes Sports Advisor, and that one is closing in quickly now. Sports Advisor looking to sweep on by. Chucky Hanover and Sports Advisor coming between horses is World for 2 on the far outside. Macho Phil up front. The battle rages on. Inside Chucky Hanover. Sports Advisor trying to get on by. They come to the line. Chucky Hanover holds on. Sports Advisor was second. Then it was World for 2 third in 1:58 flat. Correction, 1:56 flat. Once again, final time there was 1:56 flat. Starting gate now rolling for our fifth qualifier. We've got a field of 3-year-old pacers. Field of 8, inside out, Ribbon Ridge, Better Double Flip, Sakatumi, So Much Sizzle, Galleria Sealster, In the Mood, Feel It in Your Hands, and Addictive Behavior. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, qualifier number 5. 3-year-old pacing fillies, a field of 8 picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Sakatumi getting the first call, coming well from post 3. Next door neighbor, Better Double Flip, getting away in second. So Much Sizzle, who was to the early leaders outside, will slot in third for the time being, as Feel It in Your Hands is advancing on the outside. From the rail, Ribbon Ridge got away in 5th. 6 is In the Mood. Then we go back to Galleria Sealster, and your early trailer is Addictive Behavior. Into the first turn, Feel It in Your Hands is marching up towards the top here now, so going to come to the front. Feel It in Your Hands, looking to clear out Sakatumi. The opening quarter was 30-3. They're into the backstretch, and on the outside, here is Feel It in Your Hands. Yet to see the rail, but will do so just now, coming in front of Sakatumi, who's relegated to second. Better Double Flip is third with 3/8 of the mile now complete. We go back to So Much Sizzle, who is in fourth. 5th up the backside is Ribbon Ridge. 6th is In the Mood. 7th is Galleria Sealster, and 8th is Addictive Behavior. That's how they're situated as they come to the midway point. And it is Feel It in Your Hands past the half in 101 flat. On to the final turn they go. Feel It in Your Hands leading the way. Second is Sakatumi. Third is Better Double Flip. Racing in fourth and now getting underway. Here comes So Much Sizzle to the outside. We go back to Ribbon Ridge in 5th. 6th is In the Mood. The final 2 continue to be Galleria Sealster, and Addictive Behaviors come to the outside. And here is a big rush on the far turn from So Much Sizzle, who has swept up to take the lead at 3/4 in 1:29.4. Off the turn and into the stretch, So Much Sizzle is the leader. Back in second is Feel It in Your Hands. On the outside, Ribbon Ridge. Behind horses, Sakatumi. Better Double Flip is back in 5th. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. So Much Sizzle trying to go the rest of the way. To the inside, Sakatumi. Between horses, Feel It in Your Hands. Far outside, Better Double Flip is coming quickly now. And at the line, it is going to be Better Double Flip, who gets up there to take it from So Much Sizzle. Time of the mile, 1:58.1. 1:58.1, the time of the mile, and qualifier number 5. With the 5th qualifier now complete, we will take a 15 to 20 minute break before resuming with qualifiers 6 through 11 on this Friday morning. We get back down to business here on this Friday morning. Qualifier number 6, starting gate in motion, inside out, all about Addy, Gigi and Rez, Regal Lass, Royalty Agreement, Angie's Valentine, I Think Not, Royal Luck, and In at the Rodanthin. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. 3-year-old trotters picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and trotting from the inside, all about Addy. Getting the first call between horses. That is Gigi and Rez. Coming on the outside, Royal Luck. In between horses is Angie's Valentine. Then we go towards Gigi and Rez. And the Rodanthe is going to look to settle in front of Regal Lass. And your early trailer is I Think Not. Here on the outside, Royal Luck is going to clear to command at the opening quarter in 30 seconds even. Onto the backstretch goes this field of trotters, and they'll be following Royal Luck. In second is All About Addy. Third up the backside, that is Royalty Agreement. Then racing in fourth is Angie's Valentine. Fifth up the backside, Gigi and Rez. Then it's back to In at the Rodanthe, followed by Regal Lass, and your trailer continues to be I Think Not. Field of 8, heading up towards the midway point, and they are following Royal Luck. Royal Luck is going to bring them past the midway point in 1 minute and 3/5. Second quarter was trotted in 30 and 3. Into the final turn they go. We had a breaker. Off stride went Royalty Agreement. That one taken into the safety lane. Up front, it's Royal Luck. Racing in second, All About Addy, now 2 lengths away. Then up the inside third is Angie's Valentine. Outside is Gigi and Rez. At the rails, In at the Rodanthe, followed by Regal Lass. And then we go back to I Think Not, and Royalty Agreement was the breaker. We have another breaker. Off stride went Gigi and Rez as they're past 3 quarters in 1:31 and 1. Off the turn and into the stretch, Royal Luck looking to close it out. It's Royal Luck from All About Addy. Then it's back to Angie's Valentine. And on the far outside, In at the Rodanthe is shown clear racetrack. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go now. Royal Luck trying to dig in. All About Addy is coming by and takes the lead. It's All About Addy as they come to the edge of the tote board. All About Addy will win it on the outside. In at the Rodanthe is going to get up for second. Third will then go to Royal Luck from Angie's Valentine. And we'll get the time in just a moment. Once again, we will get the correct time in just a moment. The Final time for qualifier number 6 was 2 minutes and 3/5. Once again, final time for qualifier number 6 was 2 minutes and 3/5. Your fractions were 30 flat, a minute 3/5, 1:31 and 1, 2 minutes and 3/5. The time of the mile for the winner number 1, All About Addie. Here we go now for qualifier number 7. We've got a field of 8 3-year-old pacers. Dave Drew drives number 7, Sue Ellen Hanover. Gate swings into the stretch for qualifier 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and it's a pretty even beginning here. Alaprima is going to get the first call as that one from post position number 3 looks to forge ahead. Then it is Girl in a Tavern from the rail, Be My Sunshine, followed by Einhorn is Finkel on the far outside, Swell and Hanover. In between horses is Novella Sealster. Then it is JMR Sporty Mel and Quebec Quaz as they go into the first turn and getting control. In this 7th qualifier will be Girl in a Tavern. It's Girl in a Tavern to lead the way through an opening quarter of 30-2. Into the backstretch they'll move. Girl in a Tavern in front. Leads nearest rival Alaprima by nearly 2 lengths. Then we have a gap of 4 going back to Be My Sunshine in 3rd, who's tracked by Einhorn is Finkel in 4th. 5th up the backstretch is Sewell in Hanover, then 2 lengths back to Novella Sealster in 6th. 7th is JMR Sporty Mel, and Quebec Quaz is the trailer. A little bit of a 2-horse breakaway up front here. Girl in a Tavern seated on the lead, coming towards the midway point and past the half in 1 minute and 2/5. The second quarter was paced in 30 seconds flat. They go into the far turn. It is Girl in a Tavern from Alaprima in second. Third is Be My Sunshine. That one trying to pick it up. Behind that one is Einhorn is Finkel. Slipping to the outside, advancing is Novella Sealster. On cover is JMR Sporty Mel. Push back now is Sewell in Hanover, and swinging to the outside is Quebec Quaz. Up front, Girl in a Tavern. Off stride. In second went Alaprima. Alaprima made a break. So all alone right now is Girl in a Tavern, who is past 3 quarters in 1:30-3. They'll turn for home, and it is Girl in a Tavern who is up top and has a lead of nearly a half dozen lengths. Be My Sunshine is back in second. Then it's Novella Sealster. Looking to come between horses is Einhorn is Finkel. Back to JMR Sporty Mel. Quebec Quaz, Sewell and Hanover. Alaprima made the break and is last, but it is all Girl in a Tavern. Girl in a Tavern will win it. Quebec Quaz will finish in second. Novella Sealster was third. Time of the mile, 1:58-3. Here we go now for qualifier number 8. 3-year-old Pacers assembling behind the starting gate. It's a field of 7. Inside out, supervise the moment. Acapulco Sunburn, final cheese recipe, roll with the flow, leaving bruises, Mr. Beast, and don't poke the bear. They're off in pacing in qualifier number 8, and towards the inside, Acapulco Sunburn is hustling. Next door neighbor supervise the moment from the rail holds position. There's roll with the flow from the outside. Don't poke the bear, getting away in mid-pack. Final cheese recipe followed by leaving bruises and Mr. Beast. They drive into the first turn, and Acapulco Sunburn gets control and will lead supervise the moment by a length and a half as they pace through the opening quarter in 29-1. Into the backstretch goes this field, and they're following Acapulco Sunburn. Acapulco Sunburn over supervise the moment. Then it's a couple of lengths going back to roll with the flow, who is in third. Final cheese recipe is 5 lengths from the front in fourth. Then a break of 2 to don't poke the bear fifth. 6th up the backside, leaving bruises. And at the back making a break is Mr. Beast. That one is off stride. So up front, Acapulco Sunburn will lead right on the leader's helmet, though. Supervise the moment, getting the 2-hole trip. They're past the half in 59 seconds flat. Second quarter was paced in 29-4, and they're heading into the final turn. Acapulco Sunburn is leading the way. Supervise the moment. Still a few lengths of separation from the top 2. Back to roll with the flow, who is in third. Fourth is final cheese recipe. Then it's back to don't poke the bear. Leaving bruises, Mr. Beast out from fourth. Now comes final cheese recipe, but Acapulco Sunburn will lead them past 3 quarters in 1:26-4. So they were rocking along there, 27-4 in the third split, and they're into the stretch. Acapulco Sunburn trying to get away now from supervise the moment. Final cheese recipe up into third. Roll with the flow is fourth. Then back to don't poke the bear, leaving bruises, and Mr. Beast 16th to go. Acapulco Sunburn is going to win it, going coast to coast. Final cheese recipe will finish in second. Roll with the flow third, and supervise the moment was fourth in 1:55-1. Here we go now for qualifier number 9. Older Pacers taking their position. Scratch number 4, Rhythm in Motion. Inside Out, Nightlife Sealster, Twinbee Heartthrob, Second Bruiser, Mappos Lion, Rockin' and Talkin', and Sintra. Starting gate to the top of the stretch for qualifier number 9. Older Pacers picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and Sintra from the outside is charging out of there. Maybe quickest away, though, will be Mappos Lion, so those two storm out to the early lead. Second Bruiser is going to get away in third from the Rail Nightlife Sealster to slot away fourth. Then it is Twinbee Heartthrob and Rockin' and Talkin'. Sintra will get around Mappos Lion and leads them into the first turn. So it's Sintra up front from Mappos Lion in second. Second Bruiser is in third. A few lengths back then to Nightlife Sealster in fourth, followed fifth by Twinbee Heartthrob and your early trailer Rockin' and Talkin'. The opening quarter was 28-4. Into the backstretch, and it's Sintra up front for trainer Dave Maneri. Sintra, the now 9-year-old winner of $1.4 million, is leading them up the backstretch. Mappos Lion in second. Then it's a break of 2.5 lengths back to Second Bruiser as that stakes winner makes his debut in his 4-year-old campaign, is sitting third, but is about 5 lengths from the front. Fourth is Nightlife Sealster, the mare. And then we go back to Twinbee Heartthrob and Rockin' and Talkin'. The half was 57 seconds flat, and on to the final turn they go. Sintra has got a lead of nearly 4 lengths. It's Sintra up front as they race by 5/8. Back in second is Mappos Lion. Third is Second Bruiser. Fourth is Nightlife Sealster, followed by Twinbee Heartthrob. And your trailer is Rockin' and Talkin'. Sintra races past 3/4 in 1:24-1, 27-1. Third quarter, and they're into the stretch. It is Sintra up front here. Out a couple of lanes, but Sintra's got nearly a half dozen lengths on Mappos Lion. Second Bruiser is back in third. Now into fourth is Twinbee Heartthrob from Nightlife Sealster and Rockin' and Talkin' into deep stretch, and it's going to be Sintra. Sintra in his 2022 debut qualifier will win it. Second Bruiser is going to get up for a second. From Mappos Lion third, then it was Twinbee Heartthrob, followed by Nightlife Sealster, and Rockin' and Talkin', 151-4 for Sintra. Here we go now for qualifier number 10. Over to the trot we go. Scratch number 4, Highland Mowgli. Starting gate swings into the stretch for the 10th qualifier. They're off and trotting, Reign of Honor from the outside, and High Gear, No Fear, those two. In motion in the early going, Ritson is getting away in third from Deal with Lucas down at the inside fourth from the rail, Royal Tyrone, and on the outside, Thunder Romps. Heading into the first turn, and Reign of Honor will get to the front, clears High Gear, No Fear, those two from the outside, crossover in front of their 4 other rivals. They're 1-2 into the first turn. Ritson is in third, Deal with Lucas is in fourth, then it is Royal Tyrone, and your early trailer is Thunder Romps. The opening quarter was 28-2, so a snappy opening quarter courtesy of Reign of Honor. And it's Reign of Honor, the 6-year-old, leading the way for Denny St. Pierre. Right on the leaders back in second is High Gear, No Fear. Then it's 2 lengths, now tightening up. Ritson is racing in third. Deal with Lucas is in fourth. 2.5 lengths back to Royal Tyrone fifth, and 6 up the backside is Thunder Romps. They're approaching the midway point with Reign of Honor leading the way, past the half in 57-3. Second quarter in 29-1. On to the final turn. Reign of Honor is the leader. A winner of over $500,000. It's Reign of Honor. High Gear, No Fear in the 2-hole. Third continues on Ritson. Then in fourth is Deal with Lucas. Then it's a break of 3 to Royal Tyrone and Thunder Romps. Reign of Honor has been doing the heavy lifting. 28-2 to the quarter, 57-3 to the half, and now gets a little bit of separation coming to 3 quarters, as is 2 lengths in front of High Gear, No Fear at 3 quarters in 126-4 off the turn and into the stretch. And we will see if Reign of Honor can close it out. Here on the outside comes Ritson into second. High Gear, No Fear is now back in third. Deal with Lucas. Then we go back to Royal Tyrone and Thunder Romps. Final 1/8 of the mile. Still Reign of Honor with the lead. Ritson has a target and is trying to get up to the leader's wheel. Reign of Honor and Ritson to the edge of the tote board. Reign of Honor will go all the way. Ritson finishes in second. Third went to Deal with Lucas from High Gear, No Fear, Royal Tyrone, and Thunder Romps in 156-1. Time now for our 11th and final qualifier on this Friday here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Scratching number 3, Flossie is out. Inside out, Maneater, EL Lonely Charlie, Cool Rock, and Beach Hunter. That's your quartet for the 11th and final qualifier. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, field of 4 for qualifier number 11. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and EL Lonely Charlie was ready to rock. EL Lonely Charlie is out to the early lead. The other 3 all taking a peek around as they'll get situated from the rail. Maneater holds ground. Here's Beach Hunter on the outside from Cool Rock, who's getting away in 4th as they head towards the first turn. It's EL Lonely Charlie running up on the back of the leader there. That was Maneater. That one makes a break and is taken into the safety lane. It is EL Lonely Charlie up top. It looks like Beach Hunter wants to go around. Opening quarter was 29 and 3. Into the backstretch they'll go. EL Lonely Charlie at the inside and Beach Hunter being chased to get to the top. So it'll be Beach Hunter now. Appears poised to clear EL Lonely Charlie. Then we go back to Maneater. Cool Rock, I should say, who is in 3rd. And Maneater is then probably another 15 lengths back as they approach the half. And Beach Hunter will now cross over in front of EL Lonely Charlie at the half in 58 and 2. So into the final turn they go. And Beach Hunter's been working for it. EL Lonely Charlie in 2nd. Cool Rock is in 3rd, looking to catch up as Maneater back there in 4th. 5/8 of the mile now complete. It is Beach Hunter. Beach Hunter has a lead of a length and a half. Now right on that one's back is EL Lonely Charlie, looking like he'll come to the outside. And then it is Cool Rock 3rd, and Maneater is probably about 8 or 9 lengths from the front. 3/4 was 129 and 2. 31 second, 3rd quarter into the stretch, and it'll be EL Lonely Charlie retaking the lead now from Beach Hunter. Cool Rock has been calm throughout and will try to make a bid at the lead, but in the final 1/8 of the mile, it's EL Lonely Charlie by a length and a half. Cool Rock, Beach Hunter, and back to Maneater in 4th. Deep stretch, EL Lonely Charlie nearly there, but Cool Rock's going to make one last push, and Cool Rock gets up to take it. EL Lonely Charlie was 2nd, Beach Hunter was 3rd, Maneater 4th, 2:01 flat.